you remember the first time that we did truck towing?
Oh, yeah, that must have been, what, 88, 89. We went to Weed Airport by Mount Shasta, and we were just getting into the video thing.
We've been videotaping now for probably 17, 18 years. But back in those days, that was like a first camera. Big old honking, you know, what those Super 8 cameras.
Yeah.
So we'd only been using that thing for under a year. What'd you think of the camera work back then?
I don't know how we pulled it off, but we had two trucks going, the truck with the glider and another camera truck, just like they would do in Hollywood. And we shot launches from that position. So we're both screaming down the runway. Both trucks are going down the runway and capturing the launch from the camera truck. It's really some exciting footage.
Faster! Perfect!
You can hear in the audio on the camera truck, they're going, move ahead, go back to get the framing just right.
So they're talking to the driver of the second truck.
Of the camera truck,
Of the
yeah.
camera truck.
Let's get ready to get jostled here. Oh, it's nice. More forward. No, more forward, forward. Okay, is that good for you? Good. That was awesome.
Wasn't there even a second guy doing camera work? Because one guy goes, well, I got him in frame, which means that there was a video camera and a regular camera?
Yeah, I think we had
There
two
had to
cameras.
be.
There was a video camera. We were two guys sitting on the tailgate, right? No rope. We're just sitting on the tailgate.
Pan to ground, pan to feet.
We're able to see the launch of a hang glider from the bed of that truck in just beautiful, beautiful angles. Forward! Forward! Set!
Clear? Clear.
The neat thing about towing at Weed Airport is it is an airport. It actually has runway lights that Dave can turn on and off from his truck. And I think you took a flight which was pretty close to dark.
I don't really remember it, but we were watching the video and there it is. So obviously I did it. But you can see that, you know, you can see the horizon and it's just getting dark and you can already see lights coming on around the city, you know, the little town of Weed there and stuff. And it was amazing. Then it goes into, which you're not going to probably be able to put on your video because it's just like dark black. But I'm doing all the stuff and I come in, you know, I do all these wing overs. And I come in for a landing and all you can do is hear it. Like, hey, I'm down. Well, we both remember that after that, and there's no video of it either because there's video cameras in those days couldn't get stuff that dark.
Right.
But you launched after that.
Yeah.
And you went and took another flight to where it was dark. And so, I mean, he turned on the runway lights, which is enough that you could see where to land, but it wasn't like enough light to actually light up anything other than, you know, where to come in. And you still just came in typical fashion, I might add.
Well, the truck headlights were turned on.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the headlights from the truck.
We had the headlights
That's
of the
how I could
truck.
actually, the best way to gauge where the ground was.
Yeah, that
and
was
how high
it.
you were. But I remember that approach. It was, I couldn't tell, even with the headlights on, you just can't tell, you know, am I 2 feet from the ground or 4 feet from the ground? And I remember sticking my tiptoes out as far as possible and listening and feeling for it to start hitting grass. And when my tiptoes started hitting grass, that's when I kind of rolled out or leveled out in the ground effect, and I knew I could flare. I mean, you really couldn't see.
Yeah.
You couldn't see. It
That was one of the
that
great
dark.
landings of all time.